Guys, what happened?
I was trying to save Bubbles and I got stuck down here. And then Ryu tried to save me and...
He got stuck down there too?
Yeah.
Please help! I'm getting claustrophobic!
Deep breaths, Ryu.
They're too far down. We'll never reach them.
Need a hand?
Sean, you saved them.
All in a day's work.
Ryu, are you okay?
Just need to catch my breath. Then I'll be right with you.
Ryu, you relax. We'll be fine. If you need us, we'll be just over here building a paw spa. Starting with cleaning the area.
How are you feeling, Ryu?
Calmer. Sorry for scaring you.
It's okay. What happened?
When I was a kid, me and my mom got stuck in an elevator overnight. And ever since, I've been terrified of tight spaces.
Is that why you always walk up the stairs to your apartment? I thought you were trying to stay fit.
Yeah, small spaces make me short of breath and turn my legs to jello.
Great. Now that's done, we can start clearing this rubble.
Hey, Piper, what even is a paw spa?
It's like a pet salon, but even fancier. It will be a place for the pets to be pampered like royalty.
Awesome.
After what just happened, I'm feeling a little weak at the knees myself.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Sean, when you rescued Nina, Ryu, and Bubbles, I thought I might swoon. That whole swinging from the vine Indiana Bones thing is hot. Very hot.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Remind me to fall down a pit sometime.
Wow, this is fantabulous. Oh, but Sean, can you just take a step forwards? The composition's a little off.
Not this again. Dana, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you forgot that I detest being filmed. I'm going to repair the floor, but if I see that camera pointing even vaguely in my direction, you will feel my wrath. Oh, it's an unknown caller. Wait, it's from the number that sent me that anonymous text.
The one about animals disappearing from the resort back in the 80s?
Exactly.
Ugh, creepy.
I'm going to answer and find out who it is. Ben? Edgar? Hello? Ben?
Oh, I've called Piper by mistake. Whoopsie-daisy.
I guess we know who sent me the text about animals disappearing now. Makes sense, given everything else he told me.
Was that Ben Critchley? Why was he calling you? I thought he was on the run.
It's a long story. Now let's build a wall. My phone. I wonder if Ben's butt dialed me again. Oh, it's Della. Hi, Della. How are you?
No time for pleasantries. I am calling on a matter of urgent business. The locals are making a bid to shut down the resort. You need to speak to their leader, Ida Ayu, and convince her to desist.
They're not going to listen to me.
Piper, where's your fighting talk? I thought you were made of stronger stuff than this.
Fine, I'll finish up work on the paw spa, and then I'll talk to them. But
that's the spirit. Ta-ta!
I'm sure this wasn't part of my job description. Well, never mind. Let's focus on building a roof. Nice. Now, next we should think about a front desk and,
Yes, a desk. Very thrilling. But anyway, before Piper bit my head off for some totally innocent cinematography, I was about to share very exciting news. After Sean rescued you all, I saw the ghost again, and I got an even better look at it this time.
No way. What did it look like?
It was white and ethereal, and there was a bright red streak across its arm. I think it was blood.
a bright red streak. Dana, I think that was Momoy.
Humoy?
Momoy, the Kintamani dog who lives here. Della accessorized her with a red armband.
Nah, it was definitely a ghost. Trust me, Piper. There's a lot you don't know about this place.
Huh? What are you talking about? Dana, please explain what you meant when you said there's a lot I don't know about the resort.
When I heard you were being sent to the resort, I got curious. Did a deep dive into its history, and I found out that in ghost hunting circles, this resort is legendary. Ever since it was mysteriously abandoned in the 80s, there have been rumors of howlers.
Howlers?
Ghosts. They're called that because of their spine-chilling howls that can be heard for miles around. There was no way I would miss out on the opportunity to see or hear a howler for myself. So, after Hawaii, I knew our next stop would be to head here and make a documentary about the resort and its ghosts. Funded by Della, of course. Given all the publicity the resort will get once the doc is released, she'd be mad to say no.
So she agreed?
I'm still working on it.
Speaking of work, let's set up the front desk. Great teamwork, everyone.
So, back to these howlers.
Dana, no offense, but one, Nina already told me about the haunting rumors, and two, I don't really care about ghosts.
Rude.
What I really want to know is why the resort suddenly and mysteriously closed.
Well, isn't that ironic?
What do you mean?
The resort closed because it's haunted.
What do you mean the resort closed because it's haunted?
The old owner, Tora's grandfather, was the first person who reported seeing ghosts here. That's why he shut the resort and went into hiding.
He went into hiding? Tora never mentioned that.
Yeah. After he abandoned the resort, he became a recluse. He wouldn't see or speak to anyone. After the terrifying things he'd witnessed, he was never the same again.
Whoa.
Yeah. Aren't ghost stories the best?
I don't know, Dana. If it's true, it's pretty sad. Come on, let's lighten the mood and put up a wall sign.
You know what would really lighten the mood? A neon sign!
That sign was a truly bright idea.
Oh, bravo, Nina, bravo. Aren't you a bright spark? I knew you had a radiant personality, but... Ah! Howler!
That's not a howler. That's Momoy, the dog.
Don't you think I know a ghostly apparition when I see one?
Now do you believe she's a dog?
Maybe. But even if she's a dog, I'm still absolutely certain that there are real howlers around here.
Is that the eerie howling you mentioned earlier?
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, man, but I think this whole crazy howler legend might just be that.
Way to burst my bubble, guys.
Sorry, Dana. You know what will help you feel better? Helping me assemble a storage rack for the pet accessories. Dana's howler legend might not be true, but it has sparked an idea.
Oh, she's got that look again. That I'm about to solve a mystery look.
Edith Blake describes Henrietta Crisp, the detective in her mystery novels, getting this look just before she cracks a case. It's so cool to see it in real life.
What are you puzzling over, Piper?
I'm thinking that it might make sense that Dana would confuse a Kintamani dog with a ghost. But Tora's grandfather? Impossible. He grew up around Kintamani dogs. In fact, Dayu said he taught her how to look after them. I just don't think he'd get them mixed up with ghosts.
So what do you think really happened?
Help me pick out a rug and I'll tell you. I just can't believe that Tora's grandfather, who loved Kintamani dogs, would mistake them for ghosts if he really went into hiding after he shut this place. Maybe it wasn't because he was haunted by ghosts. Maybe he was haunted by something else.
Like what?
I have a theory about why the resort closed.
Really? Well, what is it? Why do you think the resort closed, Piper?
Okay, this is big, really big. But just hear me out. Ben said animals used to go missing from the resort, and when I asked Dayu about it, she freaked out, leading me to believe that there must be some truth to it. The resort suddenly closed. Tora's grandfather drove everyone away and went into hiding. All the clues point to one thing.
Howlers?
That Tora's grandfather was illegally smuggling animals. Sorry to shock you, Nina. I'm sure what I said must bring back painful memories.
It's okay. But can we focus on the paw spa while I take a minute?
Of course. We can set up the lounge. We'll definitely need a sofa. That looks great. Now let's add a chair to complete the lounge area.
Piper, I have a question. If Tora's grandfather was really smuggling animals, how does that fit with the rumor that he shut the resort because he saw ghosts?
Maybe he didn't shut the resort because he was haunted by ghosts. Maybe he was haunted by guilt for the crime he committed.
Whoa, that's heavy. Are you gonna tell Tora?
At the moment, it's just a theory. I can't tell him yet. What if I'm wrong? I already have some other weird news to break to him about his relationship to Dayu, but there's something else that's worrying me, even more than the prospect of telling him about his grandfather.
What could be worse than telling him that?
Awesome! I was thinking we could put out some tubs for the pups to bathe in. What do you think?
Great idea.
Come on, Piper. What's worrying you?
If Al came to Bali to smuggle animals, and the old resort was used as a cover for animal smuggling, and now Tora's reopening it, could it be possible he's involved too?
No way. Tora said he wanted to create an animal utopia, and he's literally working with the neighborhood pet centers. Only people who love animals do that. What? Did I say something wrong?
There's something I've got to share with you guys. But you can't tell anyone. It's a big, big secret.
Secret? I love secrets.
No filming, Dana. And that means you too, Sunshine.
Oh, but Piper, I could make you a star.
I don't want to be a star, thank you. Just a regular, normal person. And if you want to hear my secret, then you better stop shooting and promise not to tell anyone. This isn't just idle gossip. It's serious. Someone's safety is at stake.
Fine, I promise not to tell a soul.
Dana, you're crossing your fingers behind your back.
Look, if you really want to be part of this gang, we have to know we can trust you.
Can we trust you, Dana?
While you decide, I'm going to put up a wall cabinet for the wash station. So, what have you decided, Dana? Do you want to be a part of the gang? Can we trust you?
Trust is a complicated thing. Can anyone be trusted when the inner workings of their mind remain an insoluble mystery? Okay. I do want to be a part of your gang. Of course I do. Truth is, I've never been in a gang before. Or a squad. Or posse. Or crew. Not even a clique. I know I'm a bit eccentric. Too eccentric for most folk, but you guys don't seem to mind. You accept me.
Your eccentricity is one of the things we love most about you, Dana. There's never a dull moment when you're around.
I don't want to mess this up. So even though it goes against everything I stand for, I promise not to tell your secret. For real this time. Look, all fingers uncrossed. Now, spill the beans.
I can't believe this. The VIPs are using the neighborhood pet centers as a cover for animal smuggling? It's unbelievable.
But you won't tell us who gave you this information?
No, sorry. I promised I would protect their identity.
You don't have to tell us.
Thanks, Ryu.
It was clearly Ben. Hence him sending you the anonymous text about animals disappearing. What? You're not the only one who loves solving a good mystery.
Ryu, you never fail to surprise me. Now, come on. Let's finish the paw spa. It looks fantastic, but it needs some finishing touches. Grooming tables and shelves.
Are you okay, Piper?
Sort of. It just hit me how much sleuthing I have to do. I need to figure out if Tora's grandfather was using the old resort for animal smuggling, if Della knows what the VIP guests are up to, and if Tora reopened the resort because he's involved too. It's a lot.
It's okay, Piper. We'll help you. Ryu's got a good detective head on his shoulders, and no one can hunt out gossip like Dana.
Hey, what about me?
You're an action hero. You do parkour, swing from vines, and save dudes and damsels in distress. At least you have a talent. I can't do anything.
Nina, you're my best friend, and no adventure would be complete without you. Plus, you're a great cook.
Thanks, Piper.
Beautiful.
Ooh, a text!
Who's it from, Ryu?
Chef Karina! She sent me a picture of the finished logo I designed for her.
It looks so cool, Ryu.
Wow, that looks a lot like the street artist Flux's work.
It does, doesn't it? It's crazy how similar your style is.
Yeah, I get that a lot. This paw spa looks fantastic.
It really does. But it needs one final touch. A paddling pool.
Great idea.
Tora's coming. How should we act?
Normal. He's still our friend, and as far as we know, he's done nothing wrong. Remember, innocent until proven guilty. Do you like it, Bean?
Hey, Tora.
Hey, guys. I have some news.
The best news ever?
No, not this time.
What's up?
Despite my best efforts to appease them, the local community has continued its campaign to halt the resort's reopening. They have accused us of working without proper planning permission, breaking building codes, endangering local wildlife, and they have finally got what they wanted.
What?
The resort is going to be closed.